Eggs are one of the most versatile and important foods in our household. They provide nourishment, can be used in many recipes, and are a blessing during the seasons when chickens aren't laying as much. But without refrigeration, storing them for long periods can be a challenge. Today, I want to share with you one of the time-tested ways we preserve eggs naturally without electricity, and how this method can keep eggs fresh for up to 15 years. The first and most important step is selecting the right eggs. When preserving eggs for the long term, we always use fresh, unwashed eggs straight from the nest. Why unwashed? Because every egg has a natural protective coating called a bloom. This bloom acts as a sealant, preventing air and bacteria from entering the egg. Washing the eggs removes this protective layer, so we leave them as they are. The next step is preparing what we call a limewater solution. It's made using pickling lime, which is also known as calcium hydroxide. Pickling lime has been used for generations, not just for preserving eggs but also for other foods like pickles. It works by creating an alkaline environment that protects the eggs from spoilage. For every quart of water, I add about 1 ounce of pickling lime. The measurements don't have to be exact, but you want enough lime to ensure the water becomes saturated. Once the lime is added, it's important to stir the mixture well, making sure the lime dissolves into the water. You'll notice the water becomes cloudy. That's perfectly normal and exactly what you want. This solution is what will preserve the eggs and keep them fresh for years to come. Now we're ready to start adding the eggs. The key is to handle them gently. Place each egg into the crock with the pointed end facing downward. This helps keep the air pocket at the top of the egg, which can prevent spoilage. As you add more eggs, make sure there's enough lime water to completely submerge them. Every egg must be covered with the solution, as exposure to air can cause the egg to spoil. Once the crock is filled, cover it with a lid or a cloth to keep dust and debris out. It's also important to store the crock in a cool, dark place like a cellar or pantry. Temperature plays a big role in the preservation process. A consistent, cool environment will help ensure the eggs stay fresh for a long time. In our home, this method has been a reliable way to preserve eggs during times of abundance. When the hens are laying more than we can use, we store them in lime water. Then, during the colder months, when the hens slow down or stop laying, we have a steady supply of eggs ready to use. As you can see, even after years in storage, these eggs are just as fresh and usable as the day they were placed in the crock. You can fry them, scramble them, bake with them, whatever you like. The lime water doesn't affect the flavor of the eggs, and it's completely safe for cooking. This method is more than just a way to store food. It's a connection to the past, a reminder of the resourcefulness and wisdom of our ancestors. They found ways to make the most of what they had, and these traditions have been passed down through the generations. I hope you've enjoyed learning about this timeless preservation method. It's simple, effective, and a wonderful way to prepare for the future. Whether you live off-grid, want to reduce food waste, or simply enjoy learning old-world techniques, preserving eggs in lime water is something anyone can try. Thank you for joining me today. Until next time, may your pantry always be full and your heart filled with peace.